What happened to y'all? I don't know who up, who not, though. But hey, you'll join if you want to. Uh, man, just here to talk about some how you reap what you sow. I went to sleep. I prayed about the situation before I went to sleep, and I just asked the Lord to deliver me, to get me out of the situation, cause I'm tired of being in this situation. I'm tired of feeling like you don't belong. You only belong when somebody else needs your help. But when uh, you offer advice, good advice, uh, don't nobody want to hear that because they still too comfortable doing what everybody else do. Like I talked about earlier this morning about the blind leading the blind. And now I'm talking about you reap what you sow. You know, the problem with that is some people don't want to reap what they sow. They don't want to, face the music of you're sowing bad seeds. And the seeds that's coming up against you or that's coming back is the seeds that you've planted. This is why the Bible tells you to watch your words, to watch what you say. Because the words that you're using are the words that's being planted inside your children, inside your coworkers, inside whoever's listening to you. Even about yourself. If you're planting those seeds within yourself, then those seeds are going to manifest. If you're planting bad fruit, like if you're planting seeds for a apple tree, you should get apples, right? But if you're planting seeds of apples and expecting oranges, then you're a little crazy. You're a little insane. So watch what you say. Be positive about what's coming out of your mouth. Make sure that it's positive all the time. I'm not saying be perfect. That's one tough thing. Ain't nobody perfect. The only one perfect is Jesus. But be mindful of who you're talking to. Be mindful of who's around. If you have children around, then you definitely want to make sure that you're saying the right things because the kids are listening to you. They're watching your words and they're watching them being performed. But again, don't tell your kids not to do something and then you turn around and do exactly what you told them not to. Because now you're a hypocrite. The situation that happened to me today is the fact that, hey, I pointed out something that was going on and I'm like, okay, well, this is going on. You can't sit up and say out of one mouth that you're upset at someone for keeping up noise at certain times of the night. But then when you're keeping up noise at certain times of the night, that person's not coming to you. That person's not saying, hey, could you tone it down a little bit? Could you do this? Could you do that? No, because they legitimately don't care. Well, it's too late in the morning or it's too late at night for somebody to be doing that. It's too late for somebody to be knocking on walls. And I'm like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. What if that person is getting it in? What if that person is getting it in with their husband or their wife in the middle of the night and your wall just happen to be up against their wall? And you getting upset because of the noise. Understand, they don't have to beat at your drum. If they want to get it in at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's what they're going to do. Because the timing doesn't matter. Timing shouldn't matter, but it matters to those who allow it to matter. If you don't like the sound, get you some earmuffs. If you don't like that, get you some earmuffs. Tune it out. Because everybody's not going to do what you want them to do. Everybody's not going to beat at your drum. You can't demand that someone respect you just because of your age, but then you turn around and disrespect them because of their age. That right there, that's what religion has taught you. That's what religion has taught you. That's what somebody else was taught, and then they taught you. And whoever taught you was wrong for that. But a lot of people don't want to hear that because they don't want to face the music. I don't care how old you is. You can still learn from some young people. You can still learn from some older people. You don't know everything. Jesus didn't know everything, but he had to go and get the knowledge and the wisdom from other people in order to do what he needed to do, to be about his Father's business. I read this today from the Father's Heart Ministry. Shout out to the Father's Heart Ministry. It says, somebody trying. The Father says today, my goodness is flowing down from the mountains of ministry into your life. The milk of my word is strengthening your bones, and the honey of the prophetic is gladdening your heart with the gladness of one whose warfare has been done away with. I am working. I am bringing to the birth, says God. That which said was a gaping tomb of disappointment, but is now opening up and being revealed as a womb of hope. New hope and new beginnings are forming around you like the, I couldn't even pronounce this word, chrysalis of the caterpillar. Coming forth to something adapted to a far different environment than you've been crawling around in. No more partaking of the leaves of what might be, but the very substance of what I've promised. No more heart deferred, says the Father. No more heart sick. Joy shall be your measure, and peace shall be your portion. The hands that have hung down and the feet that have despaired of taking another step are now infused with energy and rejoicing. For I am girding up your legs to stand in my holy place. You are now positioned at the outflowing of my rivers of refreshing to a dry and thirsty land. You are a conduit, says God. You are a rivulet of my favor flowing out to others. I love everyone unconditionally, but some I like more than others. As I tarried and visited at the home of Lazarus, Mary, and Martha, I am coming to take up my abode in your house in a new and more pronounced way than you have ever known. For that is my joy, and that is my portion from my hand this day. Now that's for yesterday, but today's Father's Heart Ministry, man, it was on time. Seed time and harvest. So check this out. The Father says today, this is a time of magnification. The misdeeds of many are being magnified and exposed, and the exploits of the righteous likewise will be magnified and brought to public attention. The plowman is overtaking the reaper both in reciprocity of faith among my people and reciprocity of transgression are in the midst of the ungodly. Those who put their confidence in the deeds done in darkness will no longer have the luxury of getting away with things they are accustomed to. They will sin in leisure and reap immediate exposure and retribution for their misdeeds. Others will identify this phenomenon, for it will be so evident that they will reconsider and seek out deeper harbors of malevolence for their ungodliness. And from there I will root them out. Even the earth and the sea will vomit them out, and they will find no rest for the soles of their feet, and be unable to even in their bunkers find one moment of safety. In this time of intensified reciprocity, my people will cast their bread upon the water, and much blessing, favor, and increase will come back to them. Even in a moment of time, businesses will be started by my people, even those with no business experience, and seemingly overnight they will become barons of industry and prodigies of technology, as my favor covers them and elevates them to a place of authority and honor. Even beyond their expectations. The laws of sowing and reaping are operating in much more narrow cycles. My people will mount up and take full advantage of the laws of seed time and harvest and reap not just 100-fold, but at times even multiplied thousands, for the transfer of the wealth is now, yes, even now, unleashed, that my people might take the kingdom and raise up a testimony to my faithfulness amid a faithless and unbelieving generation. So, what it's talking about, and that what I gathered, is it's time for the people to rise up. It's time for the people to stop investing in other people, investing in already rich people, and invest in yourself. Invest in your community. Invest in each other. Build those things up. Build the kingdom up. The best thing that you could do right now is to stop giving your money to the rich, because they're still making it. Stop giving it to these shoe companies, to these name brand companies that don't give two craps about you, because all you care about is the image, and that's all they care about too. They care about your money. So they give you all of these things so they can bank or capitalize on your downfall, or on your mind. Because see, your mind is telling you that you gotta look like this, you feel comfortable with these on, you like this new stuff, you like all the name brand stuff that don't really mean nothing. But see, while you're still investing in them and buying from them, it don't matter. Or even if you steal it from them, whatever it is, you're still helping them in some kind of way. Because even though you steal it, don't you know that there's an insurance plan that they have for stuff like that? When stuff come up missing, they have an insurance plan to cover the missing items. But the ones that you're buying, you're literally keeping them to where they don't have to work. So why not invest that into your own people? You see how quick it was for them to legalize everybody has to wear a mask? It didn't take nothing but a few days. So if you want to get their attention, take your money back. Keep your money. Invest in yourself and your people, your community. And stop investing in all these businesses that don't care about your lifestyle. You want to get them to pay attention to you? Take back what's yours. See, your finances is yours. And without your finances, they don't survive. They don't make it. Because they need you more than you think. But they think that they overpower you. And that's not true at all. It's not true at all. It's more of us than it is them. That's the problem with the world today. Is people think that just because they got money and they got all of this, that they can talk down on you, they can say all this. I told a brother the other day, man, listen, I may not have all of that you got, but you know better than me, and I'm not better than you. Amen, windows and walls. It doesn't matter. Those material things, they do not matter. They only matter to the simple-minded, to a simple-minded person. But to somebody that's really woke, it doesn't matter, because you can't take it with you. See, all money does is buy things, but money won't buy you love. Money can't buy you happiness. Money can only buy material things. But true love, money can't replace that. Not at all. Man, I had to break it down, man. For real. Because some people think that, the money is going to make them stand out. It's going to help them. It's going to bring them good friends or rich friends and stuff like that. Who cares? If you can't accept me for who I am and what I look like and what I don't have, then you're not a real friend. You don't have real true love in your heart. You have conditional love. You only love somebody because, or like somebody, let's say that, because of what they have. Especially in relationships. Most people, what happened? Only like you. Well, alright. Most people only like you for what you have. They, and not all people, but some people. Uh oh, something happened. Yeah, not all people, but some people, man. They don't know what true love is. They know what conditional love is. Oh, I only love you uh, because you do this for me, or you do this for my child. You I love you because of your heart. So if you really love them for their heart, if they was to get upset at you and say some things towards you, would you still love them through it, or would you clap back? I'm not saying be perfect. I'm saying, but would you clap back and tear them down while they're tearing you down or trying to tear you down? That's gonna show who you truly are. It's gonna show who you truly are. And so when the clap back came to me, when it was cussing me out and calling me out, and just whatever, talking to me like I'm less than nothing. Instead of me clapping back, I said, okay, cool, no problem. I'm still gonna talk like this. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not cussing you out. I'm not doing anything to ruffle you up. What's got you uh, so ticked off that you want to go off on me? You know what was told to me? You make me feel this way. I'm like, wait a minute. You said when we were young that nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can push you to hit someone, to yell at someone, to cuss someone out. That's already inside of you. It's something that's inside of you. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can make you do anything. It's freedom of choice. Free will. That's why God gave us that free will. So it's up to you. If you want to be mad at somebody, if you want to cuss them out, if you want to talk down on them, it's up to you. Nobody makes you do that. The alcohol don't even make you do that. The drugs don't even make you do that. It's something that's within you that makes you do that. Most people turn to alcohol and drugs because of something that's missing in their life. Something that's going on, a traumatic event. They turn to those things. Because it's a coping mechanism. It's a defense mechanism, if you will. But it's a placebo. Because when you're doing that, you feel like you don't have a care in the world. You feel like your problems are not your problems anymore. When you high or when you drunk. But as soon as you come down off that high or that drunkenness, what happens? Your problem's still staring you right in your face. So did it really help you? No. It tried to mask it away. Now you tell me if I'm lying, man. Tell me if I'm lying. Because I know I've been there. I'd have done it. And each time that I did it, the problem was still there. Because I didn't look at the man in the mirror. I didn't face myself and say, you know what? Brother Knowledge, Lamel, or White, whatever name y'all want to call me, you are the problem. You sowed all of these seeds into people. You said all these things. You done all of these things. So you are the one who sowed these seeds for people to see you this way. Okay? You know what? That's right. That's true. So now I walk above reproach. I basically talk the right things. I say the right things. So I'm putting the good stuff out there so I can reap what I sow. That's what I was just getting to. It's just reaping what you sow. What are you sowing? Are you sowing the good things? Are you speaking the right things? Or are you speaking the negative things? Only you know what it is that you're doing. Everybody else can see that, lip service all day. Okay, cool, whatever. But only you truly know if you're doing the right things or if you're doing the wrong things. But the one inside of you, the Spirit, God that's inside of you, that's with you, knows it all, sees it all, and hears it all. So you can't fool God. You might be able to fool mankind, but you can't fool God. You can fool your wife, you can fool your husband, you can fool your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your children. but you cannot fool God. Hey man, I didn't mean for this to be that long, man. I just wanted to drop a little nugget in y'all, man, to say, uh, make sure that you're doing the right things. You know, I know it's not easy, but make sure that you're speaking right, you're talking right, you're walking right. Don't get caught when God comes back and whenever he does return doing something wrong. Right now is the most important time to turn away from your wicked ways, to turn away from the wicked ways of talking, of walking, of treating each other, and learn to treat each other right. Because I mean, no man knows the date, nor the time, nor the hour. And because we don't know, that's why we want to make sure we're doing what's right now, and not trying to wait till later. Oh, well, I don't, you know what, God knows my heart, I ain't ready for that. But when I get ready, see, you may not get a chance to get ready. See, you got to stay ready from getting ready. What that means is you want to make sure you're doing the right things right now and not later. Do them right now while you still got time. When you wake up in the day, when you walking, when you talking, when you out in the world, when you chilling with your kids, when you chilling with your family, make sure you're doing the right things. Make sure you're speaking right things. Make sure that you're sowing good seeds. You're planting good seeds so you can reap what you sow. No more pouring out bad things no more. No more tearing each other down. No more stealing each other. No more killing each other. No more getting drunk. No more getting high. No more getting lit. No more sleeping with somebody else's husband. No more sleeping with somebody else's wife. No more creeping and cheating. Let's get rid of that negativity. That stuff has destroyed us because we just been operating as the heathens do. We've been doing what the world wants us to do, and the world is going to try and send us to hell. For real. It's not worth it. You need to go look at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and how it gives specific instructions on why we should do the right things and not the wrong things, why we should follow and model our way of living like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and obey the commands, because that's where your salvation is. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.